So he was at his home. And then it was a summer. So summer mein kya now students, what they do, he was just having some beer. So he was drinking beer. Then he thought, अरे घर में बहुत गर्मी है. It's very hot inside the house. AC भी ठीक से नहीं चल रहा है because the houses in Footscray and students, they just live in any normal houses without proper aircon or anything. So I thought, all right, let us sit in the car. Anyway, car is parked in front of the house. So let's sit in the car and car में बैठ के पिएंगे. At least car, it might be better. Then he sat in the car and then realized actually he got a very good idea. If I turn on the aircon, anyway I'm not using it, so petrol is going to be wasted. So let me turn on the aircon in the car and enjoy the drink. So he turned on the aircon and then he was happily enjoying the drink. And then suddenly police came. They said, yes, hello, what are you doing? I said, no, I'm just sitting in the car. No, but you're drinking. I said, yeah, I was at home. I just came out. And then you're drinking and you're driving. No, I'm not driving. I'm just sitting here. I said, okay. Actually, what is your license? Oh, you're not even actually allowed to drive. And if you're not allowed to drive, why you're sitting? No, I'm not sitting. I'm sitting only for Sultan. And then one more fine. Then he said, अरे बहुत बुरा चल रहा है यार time. Okay. Then he got angry. He said, क्या कर सकते हैं? Like when you are very young, Aishman, when you are young, now you are still young, but when you are really young, like in 20s or something, 21, 22, said, don't worry, छोड़ दो सबको. I will just drive the car anyway. And I'll go wherever I want. I'll see who will come and what they will say. Okay, he took out the car and he started driving. And then he had a good time. He went around, he met all his friends. And they asked him, kya ho gaya? You started driving again? He said, yeah, who cares here? Who cares? Kaun aayega? Kaun pakadega? No, sir. And then, while he was coming home, something happened, like near the traffic lights. Something happened, and then he went and crashed into a police car. So the police car was opposite him, and he was, kaisa ho gaya? You don't know, he just crashed.
That into the
Police car. So, I don't know after what happened, because he is not actually my friend, but I think he must have gone back to India, so get deported or something like that happened. So when things go wrong, they really go very, very wrong. And that's why, and especially when you should be at least not doing any sinful activities. So like drinking is one of the sinful activity. And then you might wonder, what is there drinking? Sab kuch, drinking is today's, it's a social custom. Drinking, what is wrong in it? But then actually there is a story. Once Satan, demon, he came and then and he was trying to tempt one person. He said, just, Satan, they will make you do wrong things anyway, evil things. They said, just kill your servant, slave. Those days, slaves used to be there. He said, kill your slave. I just want him to be killed because evil spirits, they want the evil things to be done. So just kill him. And this person said, no, I can't do that. He's my servant and he's been serving me so faithfully. Then Satan said, and the demon went back. The devil went back. And after some time, the devil came back again. And he said, just why don't you beat your wife? The devil is crazy. Just beat your wife and I'll give you whatever you want. You'll get all the money and all that. And this person said, no, I can't do that. I can't beat my wife. I can't kill my servant. I can't beat my wife. Like that he said. The devil went off again. Next time devil came back with liquor, one bottle of liquor. Said, just drink this. Said, no, 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 I can't drink it. No, no, just drink it. No, no, kuch nahi hota. So he took it. And then he could not take it. It was so hot. Oh, I said, no, no, check, one more, one more. So he took it. And then finished the whole bottle. And after finishing the whole bottle, what did he do? He killed his servant and he also bet his wife. So that's what happens. So when alcohol enters our body, initially you feel, oh no, this tension, sab kuch chala gaya, and you see everybody on an equal platform, Brahma Bhuta platform, "Arey, आओ भाई, पियो, बैठो, बैठो," and then you become suddenly generous, ले लो, ले लो, just take, and then before that, if you have asked him 100 rupees है क्या, बोलते अरे 1 रुपया भी नहीं है यार, कुछ भी नहीं है, क्या है, मेरा कार्ड complete. But after drinking, he said 100 rupees, 100, अरे क्या 100 क्या 200 ले लो. So you become very. So that is stage 1. And then stage 2, what happens? You just start forgetting things, and then the real nature starts coming out. I know one of my friend here only in Truvanina. I hope he doesn't watch my listen to me. He arranged a birthday party for his son, and that birthday party was served. Drinks were served in the party. So nice drinks were served. Everyone was drinking. So they are having a wonderful time. And then suddenly something happened between two friends, and they started fighting. And then suddenly all the people who came to the party, they became groups. So Kauravas and Pandavas जैसा हो गया ना, महाभारत हो गया उधर, and they are fighting like anything crazy. And then my friend is saying, "Oh my God, मेरे घर में सब कुछ क्यों हो रहा है?" No, if someone comes, no. So he had a tough time controlling everyone and telling them, and then sending home. So that's why it's no good. No, so alcohol makes people crazy. So.
Prabhuji, is Maya a demon? Is Maya a demon?
No, Maya is actually servant of the Lord. She is following. The demons are different. The devils, these are like, they come in the form of temptations, just to test. But devils are different. Devils, demons, they are actually they are completely they are in the mode of ignorance, tamas.
If there is temptation, then it's different to Maya.
Temptations come to your mind.
Okay.
So it's due to Maya.
Due to Maya.
Due to Maya only. Maya actually shows. Because what Maya is doing is, it's actually testing you. Do you want this? Do you want this? Do you want? Because when you go to a different country, you need to show him your immigration, your visa, your passport, everything, sab kuch hai. But similarly, when you are going to the spiritual world, you have to show them your details. मेरे पास, I don't have pride, I don't have anger, I don't have jealousy, सब कुछ नहीं है. Then only jealous. So in the material world, Maya is actually, see, the reason why does the material world give us so many troubles? They could have left us here, could be no problems, do whatever you want. Then people would be so much liking material world that they want to stay here forever. But सब कुछ ठीक है ना इधर, why no problems, no disease, no old age, no death, रहेंगे ना आराम से. फिर spiritual world जाके क्या करेंगे ना, just we are fine here. It's only when you suffer, then you start questioning. It's only when suffering comes, then you think, अरे क्या क्यों हुआ है, why did I have this problem in my life? Then you start thinking. It's only when Arjuna had this existential question. मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ? Why am I doing this? All my family members, my Pitamaha, everyone is there. Why should I kill them and all this? Then what is the right thing to do? And he turns to Krishna for advice. So that is his life turning point. Similarly, when we face with any problems in our life, we should turn to the Shastras, not to our colleagues or friends. They might tell you whatever they want to know. So I might have told you this story, some taxi driver story. He invested in all the how place, land, and everything his family suggested, and he lost all the money. Then the taxi business, he included all his cousins and everyone took a car, and all that they all went, and he lost everything. So and then ultimately, you're saying never do business with your family, never, a lot of things. And then say, still I love my family, but I'm just giving you a warning easily. So it's like that in the material world. Sorry, we'll start. We'll start.
Probably, is there any more information on how Maya helps the demon get to us in the form of temptations or whatever?
It's simple. Uh, if your consciousness is in the mode of ignorance, then all the demons, devils, everything they come to us automatically. If it is in the mode of passion, then not exactly demons, but
Then it's
then
Maya. If it's in the mode of passion, then it's Maya. If
yeah,
it's ignorant,
everything is Maya only.
okay.
1 second, I'm trying to figure out this. Yeah, yeah. Everything is Maya only, but still it doesn't want to go from there to here. You should not tell it. Yeah, okay. Thank God. Yeah, okay. So the more we stay here now. Okay. I think we have come up to slide number 24. So we discussing 5 subject matters of Bhagavad Gita. Banning of the material nature, Prakriti. So, sorry, Aishman, what was your doubt? So
when it's in the mode of passion, then it's Maya. And then when it's in the mode of ignorance, it comes in the then it's demon. If I wanted to identify who's doing what,
yeah. But ultimately, everything is what is Maya? Maya means that which is not true. So it's which is the one that is opposite to the material energy is the spiritual energy.
so Maya is in the form of thinking, and demon is in the form of any person offering things or in the form of objects.
No, demons are like jivas like us,
Jivas like this, okay.
but the only difference is they don't like ghosts and spirits. They don't have a material body. And then the demons, like the Rakshasas and all that we don't see these days, but in different yugas they existed. Like Ravana was a Rakshasa. So he was born of a Rakshasa mother, and father was Brahmana. So like that, and then Hiranyakashipu and all these demons, they are. So ultimately, these are all jivas, and they are all influenced by Maya. So the demons are also influenced by Maya to do bad things. And then human beings are influenced by Maya and also influenced by the spirits. So sometimes what happens is because these ghosts and spirits they don't have a material body, people who commit suicide or something like that, because they have violated the rules of this, they don't get a body for many many years. So what happens is their subtle body remains. So they have all the desires, but they can't enjoy it. So they see gulab jamuns. They feel like eating it, but they can't eat it because they don't have a physical body. So what happens? What they do is they get into the body of a person who can easily be. They call it possessed. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Possessed. So the ghost spirit enters into the body of the person, and when the person is doing something, then it enjoys. So that's why it said sometimes people are possessed by ghosts. No, that's what. And sometimes it even happens a person is possessed by more than one ghost as well. Multiple ghosts.
It's real?
Yeah. No, and because it's ultimately the material body is like a material house, and people come and live in it. So normally one person lives in it, but then squishy hota hai, but multiple person come there, some people come and go like that.
Multi-personality disorder.
So those things happen.
Why we are given benediction or such a power, like when we are going to distract the world, they're उनको क्यों उनको like cast to
We'll go through the classes and we'll understand.
A follow-up question. So in every yuga, I don't know the name of the yugs, Treta Yuga and other yugs, the demons and the gods were different, and in Kali Yuga, the demons are within us. Is that right?
It's like a saying. Actually, in every yuga, the demons are there.
Yeah.
But and then there is in the Shastras it is said in Satya Yuga the demons used to be live in different planets, and then in Treta Yuga they used to live in different countries, continents, sorry, and then in Dwapar Yuga different countries, and then Kali Yuga everything in one person. so that, I mean, that is to give a comparison of the personality of a Kali Yuga person, how much degraded they are. So good and bad are there in every yuga. So even Satya Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, good and bad. But then Kali Yuga, it's full fledged.
It is within us.
Yeah.
The demon is also a part of us.
Yeah, full fledged. So anyway, so we have seen this. We have seen 5 subject matters of Bhagavad Gita, and first we discussed who is Ishvara, and then I didn't actually discuss about Lord Shiva. There's different tattvas. There is Vishnu tattva, there is Jiva tattva, and there is Shakti tattva, which is Durga Devi, and then there is also Shiva tattva. So it is said that it's very difficult to understand Shiva tattva and also Guru tattva. Guru, like our. So it's a big topic by itself, but we'll discuss. So but one thing is for sure that Shiva, Lord Shiva, is not like any living entity like us or like even Brahma. See, all these living entities, Brahma, Indra, Chandra, Varuna, they are all designation, posts. So once every creation is finished, new Brahma comes. Once the cycle is finished, another Brahma comes. So, but then Shiva doesn't change like that. Shiva remains. Sada Shiva remains. So that we'll discuss for the next classes.
What about Vishnu Prabhu?
Yeah, Vishnu is always there. Vishnu is there, Shiva is there. They both are there always.
Only Brahma changes in every.
Brahma, Indra, Chandra, Varuna, all these people they change. Vayu, they all change. So that is the post, but designations, but then people change.
There is not a God, like it's a post given
Post.
to.
It's a post, yeah. So they keep changing. So we have seen that Ishvara, and then we have seen Jiva, which is us, and then we are talking now about Prakriti. So Prakriti, here the material nature is made up of three gunas, Trigunamai. So Sattvagun, Rajagun, and Tamagun. And so this is how it affects. And then we understood that actually everything comes from Brahman. So, Yagnesh Prabhu, you missed one class where we discussed about this Brahma Jyoti and Brahman and all that. So, ultimately, everything comes from Brahman. Which one? The material universes, all the material universes. So, Brahman is the primordial cosmic substance, you can say. And from that, all the material universes come. But Brahman is actually not material, it is actually spiritual substance. So, that's why it is said that Vadanti Tattva Vidas Tattva Me Jnanamavayam Brahmeti Paramatmeti Bhagavan Iti Shabhyate. So the absolute truth is realized in three aspects. One is Brahman, and it is Paramatma, and then finally is Bhagavan. So we have taken that example of what is that? Sunlight. No? So sun globe, and then the actual sun god Surya Narayan. So sunlight is compared to the Brahman, which is the energy of the Lord. And then sun globe is considered to be Paramatma. So Paramatma is sitting in our heart, everyone's heart as Paramatma. And the Bhagavan is the actual personality. So this Prakriti, anyone remembers about these three modes we discussed?
Yes, we discussed the chart.
Oh yeah. So that chart is a very interesting chart, isn't it?
Yep.
This one. So depending on, you can just tell a person what is the predominant mode a person is in. Not that if someone is doing night duty, and then that means he is ऐसा नहीं है, but in general, so there is always exceptions. In life there is nothing black and white. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है, no? So everything. So mode of goodness, passion. Hare Krishna बोलिए. कैसे? So mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance. So we can see the preferred time, generally mode of goodness in the mornings. And then there's mornings, what they do prayers, there's rituals, they just put a lamp or something to the Lord, offer something to the Lord. Patram, pushpam, palampam, just give some water or something, or at least pray to the Lord. And then mode of passion, the moment sunlight comes, they start thinking, kya karna hai, aaj kya karna hai, what to do, kidhar jana hai, what should I do now? Until the sunset, they are working. And nowadays sunset kya hai? Even
5:15.
even nights also they are working. So that is passion. And the food, and the music, and the worship and austerity. So in the mode of goodness, people in the mode of goodness, they go to heavenly planets. People in the mode of passion, they stay on earthly planets. And people in the mode of ignorance, they go to Patal Lok. So, let's see next slide. So let's discuss. So this is the time. Kala is another subject matter of Bhagavad Gita. So what does Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita? Kalosmin lokaksha krut pravdo. He says, time I am, and I have come here to destroy everyone. When he shows his Kala Rupa in the 11th chapter, except you Pandavas, everyone will be destroyed. So that is time. So in the material world, everything, time controls everything. With time, everything happens. People die, people take birth, everything happens through time. So what does Krishna say in Bhagavad Gita again? Mrityu sarva haraschaham. So in the form of death, I come and take away everything. So the difference between a death of it, so that the devotees also die and non-devotees, what's the difference? Acharya gives an example. The devotee, when the death comes to him, he feels like a small puppy in the mouth of the lion. So lion carries its puppies with its mouth. But then when it's carrying the puppies, they are not scared. They are in fact even sleeping also. No? It just carries so nicely. But if a lion finds a prey, a deer or something to eat, then the deer is so scared,
Terrified.
terrified. So similarly, that's the difference between a devotee and non-devotee. A devotee welcomes death as, oh, okay, I'm going to go closer to the Lord. I'm going to see my Lord. He thinks. Non-devotee thinks, oh my God, I got so many things, so many plans. They'll be asking the doctor, can you please extend my life 7 days, 10 days? I have so many plans. I have to. कुछ नहीं कर सकते, no? So Chanakya Pandit says, if you give all the wealth of this world, still you cannot buy a moment of time. So that is time. And it is the cause of all transformation in the material nature. So with the time, as the time goes, the nature is everything material degrades. And even the cycle of universe also. And 6 transformations of the body, we have seen that now. Body grows, produces byproducts, and it becomes old and all that. So, and then finally we come to this karma. This is the section, that's a very interesting section that we say. Karma. So, kids are having some fun, looks like. Because my wife is not here.
Limited.
Oh, why are you asking much? I am also happy.
It is recorded. We will just take. We will just going to take this section. Going to repeat it again and again.
No, she's coming on Monday. I just spoke to her. She's having a very good time in India.
Prabhuji as well.
मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ? I'm just working and doing household work. No, but she went to Tirupati today. Today I think she's coming back from Tirupati to Hyderabad. So hopefully we'll get some Tirupati Balaji Prasadam. Yeah. So karma. What do we know about karma? Oh, there is a nice definition. Mayank, can you read the definition of karma?
Activities performed by living entities influenced by 3 modes of prakriti under the control and purview of time.
Yeah. So in Bhagavad Gita again Krishna says, Prakriti kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvashaha ahankara vimudatma kartaham iti manyate. So he says the bewildered spirit soul, bewildered by the 3 modes of material nature, it thinks that I am doing this, I am doing that, I am. But actually he is doing nothing. Everything is done by the material modes, 3 modes of material nature. So it's very difficult to understand how it happens. You think, what? That means I am not doing anything? No, it's only the modes actually making you do something. So, and then of course we see in this, for every action there is equal and opposite reaction. And what you sow, so shall you reap. And we also seen animals are beyond karma. They don't have any karma because they don't have intelligence and they go with only instincts. If they feel hungry, they just eat. If they get something, they eat. Otherwise, just sleep. Eat, sleep. But human beings, we have intelligence, so it is actually said that Kali Yuga, Sukdev Goswami says, Kalaur dosha nide rajan asti eko mahan guna Kirtanad ev Krishnasya Mukta Sangha Param Richet. He says that, my dear king, Kali Yuga is full of faults. So Sukdev Goswami is explaining to Parikshit Maharaj, Kali Yuga is full of faults, but there is one good thing, that if you do Kirtanadi eva Krishnasya Mukta Sangha Param Rajet. If you simply do in Kali Yuga, you don't need to do anything. You don't need to do elaborate yajnas. You don't need to do Ashtanga Yoga or meditation. If you simply do Kirtan, chanting the names of the Lord, you can actually go back to the spirit. So that is the best thing of Kali Yuga, he's saying. So, and then, yeah, okay. So, what humans have a choice. Animals don't have a choice. No. Human beings, we always have choices. No? So, and then we have intelligence to make those choices. Animals, they just eat something. No, animal. If lion sees a deer, it just eats it, hunts it and eats it. It doesn't think that, "Kali, should I eat today? Should I eat rabbit or deer?" As a sochta, it just, when it's time to eat, it just eats whatever it finds. Not that it says, so we go to restaurant and think, what should I eat? Pizza, noodles, or whatever. No. But I said, no, animals. No. And then karma is very difficult to understand. So again, I am saying it's nothing like black and white. No. So karma, it's aisa hua bole to, then there could be so many reasons. Krishna is saying intricacies of action and reaction are very difficult to understand. Let's go to the next slide. It says, yeah, this one. Karmano hi api bodhavyam cha vikarmanaha akarmascha bodhavyam gahana karmano gathi. 4th chapter, 17th verse. So 4th chapter Bhagavad Gita is called as transcendental knowledge. So Mayank, loud read this, the purport, translation, sorry.
The intricacies of action are very hard to understand. Therefore, one should know properly what action is, what forbidden action is, and what inaction is.
Yeah. See, this is the problem of taking birth as a human being. You should know all this. See, एक बार क्या हो गया था, one time what happened, one person, I told you na last time, no, I don't know. One person went to a station and then he was looking, it's a Bombay station, full packed, in Bombay trains are fully packed. And then, but he saw one compartment which is empty and shanti hai, kuch bhi nahi hai. He said, sab log pagal hai, there's a empty compartment and everyone is just getting into, and he got into the compartment, he sat nicely. Then immediately after some time, the TT came, said ticket. Oh, ticket. No. Okay, another 200 rupees. Why? It's only 10 rupees ticket and you're saying 200 rupees? Because you got into first class compartment. So, oh, I didn't know. I never climbed a train and never. Said, no, but you pay the fine, next time you will know. So, we have to know what is. So, therefore, one should know properly what action is, what is forbidden action is, and what inaction is. So, these things we have to understand. Krishna is telling. So, let's see karma, activity and its reaction. Good karma versus bad karma. So, we all know that good karma is a separate account, bad karma is a separate account. So if you have a lot of good karma, it doesn't nullify or
Bad karmas.
remove the bad karmas. Bad karmas still be there.
To just one thing, like if you have good karmas, so is the effect of bad karmas will go less or no? Now suppose if someone has to cut his finger. Now suppose he has a good balance of good karmas, it will not nullify, like okay, he has also done a very good karma. So let's reduce the impact. That happens other than Krishna consciousness. If person is not Krishna conscious.
If गलती हो गया, आप भगवान होना चाहिए था actually. Yeah. Again, just like Krishna is saying in the previous verse, they are very intricate. You can't say that ऐसा किया बोले तो ऐसा होना चाहिए बोल के. It's up to this, Krishna can decide anything. No. So he might think, all right, he's done so many good things. Okay, let us कर सकते हैं. But generally, it's they are saying that it's not that too many good things you do, and then you can also do bad things. ऐसा नहीं होता.
Yep.
So
What about those things like the deeds which you have done is during the childhood when you don't have that much of knowledge? Does that still come in that category of the karma?
actually, children, I forgot the age. Up to what age? Up to certain age, children they don't get any karma for their activities. This all happened because there was a Muni. Who's that Muni? Mandavya Muni or somebody like that. When he was a small child, he was poking some needles into some dragonfly. You know, dragonfly that flies. So he caught the dragonfly. He was poking some needles into things like that. He was playing, and after that he grew up, and then he became a rishi and all that. But then he was taken to Yamalok once he gave up his body. And then he asked Yamaraj, why did I come here? I'm a rishi. And then Yamaraj said, because when you were a child, you did it. Said, oh, this is too much. No, how can you give this to child? And then he cursed Yamaraj.
Oh, I was what else?
He cursed Yamaraj that you are doing such a thing. See, that's why, it's a material world. You do anything, good or bad also, there's a tension. सब जगह में tension है. यमराज को भी कर्ज है तो क्या करेगा वो? And then he was cursed, and that's how Yamaraj actually got a break from his work, sabbatical leave. And then Yamaraj came during pastime of Lord Krishna as Vidura. So Vidura, so that's why Vidura is so wise. He is so knowledgeable. And so it's good. Yamaraj got a break. Third din come.
So who was handling all
Somebody,
the...
material universe, there's so many people. So they said, you go and handle it. Yeah. So, Vidura. So, yeah. And then loss of relative, what is good at one place may not be maybe a bad at another place, and all those things. That also you have to take into consideration. Place, time, and circumstance. And then finally, it's not the activity, it's a consciousness that matters. So the whole Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is telling, Arjuna is saying, I'm killing. He said, you're not killing for yourself. Krishna says that, Mam Anusmara Yuddhacha. Think of me and you fight. And then you don't get any karma. Think that you're doing it for me, then you're not getting it again. If you think that, okay, because, na aisa kiya bato, I'm going to take revenge and all that, then you get karma. And then, of course, finally, who gets karma? Universally condemned activities. Meat eating, illicit sex, intoxication, and gambling. So what happens if someone does these things? Dharma, it said that Dharma or the religion stands on 4 pillars. And these 4 are the 4 pillars of Dharma, or 4 legs of Dharma. What is it? Mercy, truthfulness, cleanliness, and austerity. So these are the 4 legs or 4 pillars of Dharma. And it is said that in Kali Yuga, actually the legs are broken. There is a pastime in Parikshit Maharaj, during the time of Parikshit Maharaj. Parikshit Maharaj is going out in his kingdom, just making sure everyone is fine. Then at one place he notices that a cheater, a low-class person, dressed as a king. But everyone knows that as soon as someone sees him that he is not a king, but he is dressed like that. And then he is actually punishing a bull. He is cutting its legs. So Parikshit Maharaj gets angry, and how dare you actually touch a cow or bull in my kingdom, I am going to kill you. And then immediately Kali takes shelter of Parikshit Maharaj. He says, please save me. He said, I came only because I was told to go. This is the time for me to come. And then he said, uh, give me shelter. And the Parikshit Maharaj said, okay, I'll leave you. Then Kali said, but where can I go? Wherever I go, it's all your kingdom. Where can I go? Where can I stay? And Kali said, all right, you can stay at 4 places. Place where there is animal slaughter, place where there is gambling, place where there is illicit sex, and then place where there is intoxication going on. These 4 places you can stay. And then Kali also asked one more thing. He said, I still need one more place. And he says, okay, you go and stay on the place where too much gold is kept. So anyway, so what happens with animal killing? What is happening? Mercy. If someone kills an animal, no animal no animal is happy to be killed. Let it be a rabbit or a smallest, any creature actually. Even if you see one bug on the wall, it's scared, it's running. So no living thing wants to be killed. And then actually when you are killing it, that means you are artificially terminating its progress, evolution in life. And then you are going to get karma. So that's why in our Sanatana Dharma, there is certain rules and regulations for meat eating. They will say you can't eat meat wherever you want or kill whoever you want. They said on the day of Amavasya you have to go and you should kill only not cows or anything but only goat and few other things. And then it said when you are killing it you should be looking into its eyes. And then you should repeat a mantra. And the mantra it says is, this life I am killing you because I am unable to control my tongue. Next life you can kill me. That is a mantra. And then some devotees asked Prabhupada, it looks so complicated, just meat eating. Then why we might as well give it up? And Prabhupada said, very good, that is the whole idea. They made it complicated because then people will think twice to do that. Nowadays, what is there? You just go to supermarket, it's all there, and then you just go and buy.
Prabhu, just sorry to interrupt you. Just one thing here. Now we are telling we should not kill because we are progressing, because he might have got some karmas or would have done his journey. But now then we are also saying that everyone's death is just time, right? Now suppose if that person butcher is not killing that person, it means we are elongated his death. No, you're getting my point. Where I'm confused now. In that case, suppose if we are not slaughtering all these animals, it means definitely, but they will not going to die at that point. Then how we will say, okay, maybe there may be some another way of killing them. Then in that case, is that correct? They might come in front of a bus or
you think just by you killing that the animal is getting liberation or something?
not liberation, but if in that case everything.
See,
Okay, maybe.
Jatasya hriduo murchu mutam janma tasmad aparyaryarde. For soul there is one who has taken birth has to die. Similarly, whatever animals they are, they have to die one day. So you don't need to go and kill them. They're saying that, okay, anyway you have to die, I'm going to kill you. If someone comes and says, okay, anyway you're going to die after 20 years, 30 years, 50 years, I'll kill you now. No one will agree.
No, Prabhu, my
Question is, you are doing a good thing by killing me.
not nothing, Prabhu. Like, so suppose if that person didn't kill him, and but that, so as we told, if we don't kill that particular animal, right?
Don't worry, the destiny
Yeah.
is such that, you know that story, no?
Yes.
One day Yamaraj was looking at small bird sitting there and he looked at it, the bird, in a funny way, said, like as if, how come it's here? And then the news spread everywhere and Garuda took mercy on the little bird. He said, oh my God, no, Yamaraj is looking at it, so I have to save it. And Garuda took that bird so many thousands of kilometers and put it in a cave and all that like that. And then the Yamaraj said, yeah, you're done a good thing. that was supposed to be there. Why it's here? I was thinking. So you have done it.
Yes, correct. Got it.
So Krishna is very intelligent. Everything is linked. He knows how you are going to act, and then he also arranges
Yeah,
things.
even though if I'll make a right choice of not killing that animal, there will be another way of happening that thing.
Yes.
Okay, Prabhu, what if killing by accident happens? Like some an animal comes in front of the car or whatever. What happens?
Accident is okay. Still, you get some karma, but not so much karma. No. So yeah.
Prabhu, is halal the same thing that you just told Amavasya and telling a mantra looking in the eye? Like Muslims normally
Yeah,
use
yeah, yeah.
these.
They do that. So there is, see, every religion there is some rules and regulations. The question is who's following them, and how much they are following. So that's why they. But and for them it may be a little bit easier, simple, because compared to Sanatan Dharma, though people at that time in that place, they may not be so advanced like that. So it might be a little bit simple for them, but it's there.
प्रभु जी, जैसे आपने कहा कि किसी को we don't need to kill him, but कई बार घर पे बहुत ज़्यादा इंसेक्ट हो जाते हैं, हम घर पे स्प्रे करवाते हैं, तो it's also come in our karma.
Exactly, that's true because
See, actually, even unknowingly also we are killing so many insects, and knowingly also. See, Prabhupada said, if you keep your house clean, then nothing comes. So why? But even if you keep your house comes clean, still something comes, then you have to kill. I mean, there's no option. You can't leave a rat and say, okay, let it keep on eating. So, but then instead of choosing some difficult, try to scare it away. Put some machines or something and scare it away, or some repellents or something. Not use some gross things like, there's sticky things and they come and stick to it and they can't get away from it, or some क्या बोलते हैं वो, all those, at least some, yeah, traps and all that, they're uh, let them die in a more peaceful manner, let them, so, but if a snake comes,
Yeah.
that's what happened to me. I was chased by a red snake when I was in countryside. So I tried to help myself by throwing a stone
yeah.
on it, right? So what about like if the snake was killed? Will it come under my
There's
control?
nothing wrong in killing a snake,
But it's illegal in
because
Victoria to kill a snake.
yeah, don't let the government know about it.
I used to live in countryside. I was living there.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
used to be a security officer. I used to patrol more than like 200 Ks
Yeah,
power
yeah.
station.
Yeah.
So I have seen like a lot of animals around the city. So
No, one time Prabhupada was with his Guru Maharaj, and then in the ashram, and then Prabhupada was chanting, and Guru Maharaj just went outside. He was walking somewhere, and then a snake came, and then Guru Maharaj said, "Kill it," to somebody else outside, some other workers or something. And Prabhupada was very surprised. Oh, what is this? Guru Maharaj is telling to kill. I thought Guru Maharaj is very merciful. And then Guru Maharaj said that because snake is the most, what do you call that? Envious creature. It bites, it just bites. So when a snake dies, everyone is happy. So it can be killed like that. So, yeah. I mean, actually, when you become Krishna conscious, slowly you notice that some of the situations in your life, they change. They no, they don't happen like the way they used to happen before. Things change, people change, places change, and then you won't generally be put into those conditions where you had to do these gross things, or causing pain to other living entities. That. Yeah, I noticed. I used to live in my grandfather's place not live, go for holidays every summer, and he used to have his house in the middle of like 100 acres of land and all that. So many snakes used to come, but and they would go away, and you just I used to play myself, go everywhere. But when I was alone, going everywhere, doing everything, I never saw one snake also. I used to fancy, what do you call that? हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं? No,
फन दिखा के
that sound. What is that? Cobra.
Eagle.
Cobra. Cobra को देखो ऐसा. I used to think.
Nag.
Nag. Yeah. I never used to. And then my.
I think it depends where you live. Like if I live in countryside back in India, there are a lot of
No,
We
no.
don't kill snake, because we live in a
We
mountain.
leave it. Yeah, they come and go. Same thing, my
but we never
grandfather.
kill snakes like we worship. I don't know, like that's
Yeah. Especially cobra. Yeah, we just leave it. It comes and goes. Especially because it's got this spectacles on its hood.
there's a temple actually in my place, and the Devi God's name is Moinath. If some human being like was reaching by it, then they don't take them to the hospital. Rather, they take to some temple and they give bhuti and they chant some mantra, and the poison just slowly just he came down.
Yes. All these mantras and all that works. Even one of our ISKCON Swamiji was also telling about this mantra. He went to one remote place in UP. Same thing mantra was going on. And then anyone gets bitten by a snake, they come to him and he'll treat them. He'll give them mantra and he'll treat them. And then apparently our Swamiji asked him, "What about the government doctor? Unka kya ho gaya na? What about him?" I said, "Yeah, government doctor's wife also came last night." So,
No, yeah, because the place also depend, like the
Yeah.
worship. We don't kill snake. Because we pray.
yeah. True. It's only the problem is it's only in the places like cities and all this. If a snake comes in the house, then I mean, of course, here we can call people and they'll come and catch and take it away. But especially in India, if some snake comes in a flat, then where can it go? It has to go from one flat to another flat. This is especially multiplex. So then they have no choice. But in the villages, you can just let them go. They'll go. So that's about animal killing, and then truthfulness. Yeah, gambling. So
Prabhuji, in Satyuga, do as the gurus are told. That's what the pupils were told. In Kali Yuga, if the gurus tell something wrong, should the shishyas be doing it?
no, actually, if Guru says something wrong in any yuga, also you don't need to follow. Bali Maharaj was advised by Shukracharya that the person who came, this boy, who is that boy? Vamandev. This boy is actually none other than Vishnu. So he's going, whatever he asks him, you don't give him, he says. And then Bali Maharaj said, "Oh, all right, if Vishnu, who is the actually possessor of everything, he comes and asks me, then what is there for me to give him? I'll just give him everything because everything it belongs to him." So Bali Maharaj, that time also he did not listen to Shukracharya, Guru. So that's why we have this thing called 3-point formula: Guru, Sadhu, Shastra. So whenever a guru says something controversial, then you immediately refer to what about the Shastra? What is Shastra telling? And then also you refer to what about other gurus telling about this. Then you can decide.
It came out because when he told the Guruji told to kill this thing. That's what made me think. Another thing, probably talking about karma and unconsciousness. If we commit a path in unconsciousness, I just listen. I don't know if it's true or not. The reason we take a dip in Ganga is to wash our path. That only happens if you committed it unconsciously. Is it true? Not when you're conscious and you do something and you go to Ganga, let's take a dip.
Oh yes, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. See, there is a difference. Even in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna also says the same thing. Api chetsu duracharo bhajate mam ananya bhak sadhureva samantavyam samyak vasito sapi. Said Kshipram bhavati dharmatma shashvak shantam nigachati kaunteya pratijanahi name bhakta pranashyati. He says, my devotee, even though he has got some bad habits, because of, we'll see that sloka actually comes up. Someone has a bad habit, he's trying to get out of it, but he's not able to get out of it. And then he's repenting for it. Whenever he does that, he feels bad about it. Doesn't mean that he should not practice or worship Krishna or Vishnu or chanting nahi karna, kuch nahi karna. No, he still does. And then when he does that bad activity, he feels bad. So Krishna is saying, so in these two slokas, especially in Bhagavad Gita, that such a devotee, they are going to become pure immediately in a short time. I am going to make them pure. So Krishna says accidental fall down is allowed. But if someone thinks, okay, now I am chanting Hare Krishna mantra, then I can do any nonsense. Because Krishna is going to take care of me anyway. Because I chanted Krishna and Krishna said that whoever takes my name, I am going to protect him. So I'll do whatever. Then it won't work. So that's what Krishna says.
Anyways, we will lose the taste in the name.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to relate Ganga, taking a dip in Ganga for unconsciousness sins, like unconsciousness sins, like there's an insect and a sat on it, I didn't know, but it still happened. So I go and take a dip in Ganga. So would it wash my sins?
Ganga, what is that sloka? Ganga Jalamadi. There's a nice verse, Shankaracharya, Bhajagovindam. He says that taking Ganga will wash away your sins. But then, if you're not pure, the proclivity doesn't go. That's what happens. All the people, they go and take dip in Ganga, all the sins gone, but then the proclivity, the heart is not pure, they'll come back and then do the same thing again. Just like elephant goes to take bath, takes a nice bath, nice, very slowly, everything, water, putting everything. Now, one time I saw one elephant was taking bath and a leopard or something came, it even sprinkled water on the leopard and leopard ran away. So they take their time to take bath. So nice bath. Then comes out. Then what does it do? It puts all the mud and leaves and everything on it. So Kunjara Shaulchavat, just like elephant bath. Similarly, people who go and take dip in Ganga, the sins are washed away, okay, no problem. But then because the heart is not clear, they'll do the mistakes. People do in these vratas in India. For 40 days, this vrata or whatever, they go Bhavani vrata or Hanuman Diksha. So that so many days they won't do anything. They become like complete. Even in our place they take Ayappa, black dress. You don't know Ayappa? No?
I was in Bangalore.
Okay, you know that. So Ayappa, black dress. So the 40 days, they are like complete, austere. They sleep on the floor, they don't eat from anyone, they cook for themselves. And then they go to Shivaramala, and while coming itself, they'll start and having drinks and everything. So it is like what happens is Bhoga Tyaga. You enjoy too much, you get tired, your body, you can't take it anymore. You think, oh my God, I need a break, otherwise I'm going to die. Then you take some Diksha, Vrata or something. And then your body becomes a little bit alright, and then again you start. So why it's happening? Because the heart is actually not becoming pure. So that's why Satatam Kirtayan Toma. You should always be chanting. Chanting is the one that actually purifies your heart. And what you have to do every day. Cheto Darpanamarjanam, like cleaning the mirror of heart. Cheto Darpanamarjanam, Bhava Mahadavagni Nirvapanam, Shreyak Kairava Chandrika Vitaranam, Vidyavad Jivanam. ఆనందాంబుదివర్ధనం ప్రతిపద పూర్ణామృత స్వాదనం సర్వాత్మస్థాపనం పరం విజయతే శ్రీకృష్ణ సంకీర్తనం. This is first verse of Shikshastakam by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is explaining the glories of this Sankirtan and Hare Krishna mantra chanting. It cleanses the heart of all the impurities, and also it actually delivers, the Kali Yuga. Anyway, sorry, we'll keep going. Truthfulness. So gambling, I've seen, you were also seen, so many people are rich at one time and they gamble and they lose everything. You have seen, like I've seen in our relatives, who used to gamble. One of our, I just heard a lecture. He was saying, he was telling about his grandfather. That grandfather at that time used to be very rich. He used to be like a commercial pilot or something. And then he used to have dinner with Nehru or something like that. And then he would have multiple cars at that time only. In 70s, multiple cars, everything. He was a rich person. But then he had this habit of gambling. Gamble, he lost everything. Everything gone. See, it is said that Lakshmi Devi is Chanchala. Lakshmi Devi is Chanchala. She never stays at one place. And the only way you can make Lakshmi Devi stay at one place is worship Narayan. Because if Narayan is there, Lakshmi Devi won't go anywhere. She has to stay there. But people, what they do, they forget about Narayan and they only worship Lakshmi Puja. So poor Narayan, I don't know, he goes some Diwali time pe, poor Narayan, I don't know where he goes, they just do Lakshmi Puja. That's all. As if Narayan has got no role or nothing. So, but then Lakshmi Devi is telling that what is she doing? She is actually massaging the feet of Vishnu. So she is saying that if you want me to stay, you actually worship him. Then I will stay. Otherwise, I'll come and I'll go. So that's what happens in gambling. People earn so much money. You have seen so many people winning lotteries. So many people in Australia, they win everywhere. They win lotteries. But have you seen millionaires increasing by that percentage? Because everyone who wins a lottery, they should be millionaires. No, because once they get money, then actually it becomes even worse for them. The life becomes terrible. Actually, there's a family, Australian family, they won a lottery and their whole family was destroyed because they had too much money. The grandsons became drug addicts and so many things, so many things. Like that, and there was a person who won lottery. He said, every day, so many people come and ask me for favors. I don't even know their face. They'll just come and ask. I got tired of this life, like that. So it's not easy. And then cleanliness. So tapasya is another form. Cleanliness means tapasya. So when somebody illicit sex, what happens? Cleanliness is lost. So man loses this. And then austerity, drinking. So,
Prabhuji, the people offering this, like helping or assisting in these services, let's say the butcher or the person in casinos, the people who are doing it for the sake of income and serving on the tables, would they have a part in it as well? Yes or no?
They will have a part, but
It is for the sake of money, that's all.
but also again we just seen in a couple of slides before. It's not the action that you perform; it's a consciousness that matters. So if someone is actually doing a job because of for his living, then he won't get so much karma because he has to live. Somebody has to live. So they need. But normally, what devotees do is when they are in some wrong professions or something, they slowly shift. For example, one of our devotees, he used to work in Safeways when he was a student, and then he used to work in that meat section. He used to arrange all the meats, and then after that he became devotee. Then he said, slowly he changed. He said, I don't want, he told his manager, I'm getting allergy with the meat and I'm vomiting or something like that. He said, put me in fresh vegetable. So they put me into fresh vegetable. So like that. So like that, whatever profession we are doing for living, we have to do. Hmm? But then when there is an opportunity, we should try to change it. And then definitely Krishna also provides that opportunity to change it. So
Prabhu, we have a live example. नेहा
yeah, क्या हुआ था? Tell us.
नेहा भी तो
I used to work in fresh convenience store.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
front in Woolworths.
Yeah.
I work for Woolworths still, and for the past I think 2 years, they offered me like higher positions in the meat section. So I never eat meat since my childhood. So I said, nah, I can't do it. It's like I have to touch it. I just can't touch it. And so now I'm in the produce still in Woolworths, but in produce basically fruit and veg.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like initially we have to do. It's just we can try like.
Yeah.
But I used to chant that time.
she increased her chanting.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, Mataji told me that we can compensate like I used to chant 10 rounds that time. Then I moved to 16.
Yeah. See, that's amazing. Hmm. So like that, Krishna provides everything.
Prabhuji, one question. Like, we are lucky because we did some karma, that's why we are here and listening the Prabhu and Krishna and all these things. Definitely we did something. But there's some people born in the family, they don't have this, and some, surrounding, like, they don't teach the good value to their kids and they follow this one. And then their karma go with them because they haven't done. And they again born in the same karma. How long they're going to be the same?
Sorry, I didn't get your question, Mother. So, if someone is okay.
Like we did some good karma. That's why
Oh, okay,
we,
okay. What about people born in bad environment?
bad
And
environment, and they're going to learn the same thing. And
Krishna is so merciful. Everybody will get a chance. Everyone will get a chance in their life to make decisions, right decision. Somehow they get association. Somehow they get. It happens. That's why we see so many preachers in the world, so many saints in the world, because there is only one God, but why so many saints? Every place, all our places, some are famous, but every village there is a saint, every town there is a saint. So why so many? Because Krishna is actually wants people want to know communications. ऐसा लग गया तो then at least they can, that changes, because it is said that what is that, lava matra sadhu sangha sarva siddhi hoye. So he said even if someone actually gets a darshan of a sadhu, their consciousness, their life, their everything changes. So simple things. If someone looks at Bhagavad Gita, simply touches, it says, oh, it's a nice book, and gives it back, their karma changes just by that act, just for touching the book, appreciating the book. If someone actually, there's a Harinam Sankirtan happening in the city, and someone jokingly says Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, they will get good karma for it. Because we will see that pastime. In that pastime, it's explained, even if someone actually jokingly, mockingly says Hare Krishna mantra, they get benefit. So that's why God is providing so many avenues for people to do. Nowadays, ISKCON is there everywhere. So even in African countries also there, everywhere is there. Similarly, other religions are also there. This is why God is actually trying to tell people through it. But then this is the nature. What is that? Kali Yuga, as it progresses, things get worse. It's written in the books, scriptures. So that's why the science is actually trying to push God away to a side, saying, "Oh, why do you want to God? No, we can give you everything. We can give you air, corn. We can so science can provide everything." It's saying, and then said, when science can give everything, why God? No, people think, no, and then people think, oh, actually, science is greater than God. No. So this is demoniac civilization. So because ultimately man is not creating anything, he's only transforming whatever already is there. Petroleum products, fruits, vegetables, everything. No. Nothing is prepared. Everything is coming from the earth. He's only changing it, purifying it, refining it, or. But ultimately, it's given by the Lord. But then they say science has done everything. So there is a scientist who actually says that what is the progress of science? They have actually what do you call क्या बोलते हैं, made something impure, like when they produce some other innovations or something, they made something which is proper, made into something worse. So in Ishoparishad it says, Om Purnamada Purnamida Purnam Purnasya Purnaya. So Supreme Lord is complete, and whatever Supreme Lord actually comes from Lord, that is also complete. Isn't it amazing that Supreme Lord creates jivas like us, and we can actually create another jivas through us? Isn't it amazing? If scientists has to do it in the factory, how difficult it is. It's not easy. But here, everything is happening automatically. So that is the amazing thing.
I was listening to Radhanath Swamiji, and he has given so many examples that prove that God is there.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. If you look at the nature, if you look at the trees, you have never seen there is an apple tree and suddenly it gives oranges. No, apple tree always gives apples, unless our scientists go and add, to it. Apple tree is always apple, oranges always orange. So for everything there is a rule, there is a intelligence. You put a seed and a tree comes. So that is God. Okay. Sorry, we'll stop here. What's time? Now there was probably time on the encounter.
You can take questions while eating.
Okay. 9:03 kada? Yeah. Actually,
Prasad is going in and then
yeah. So one verse we'll do it and then we'll stop. This is from what is it? Brahma Samhita. Mayank will read the translation, but I'll read. Yastu Indra Gopa Matavendram Aho Swakarma Bandhanurupa Palabaja Matanoti Karmani Nirdahati Kintu Cha Bhakti Bhajam Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. So Lord Brahma is saying, he is glorifying Krishna. So that is what is Brahma Samhita. So that Lord Brahma is saying, what is Brahma is saying, Mayank?
I adore the primeval Lord Govinda, who burns up to their roots all fruitive activities of those who are imbued with devotion and impartially ordains for each the due enjoyment of the fruits of one's activities, of all those who walk in the path of work, in accordance with the chain of their previously performed works, no less in the case of the tiny insect that bears the name of Indragopa than in that of Indra, king of the Devas.
Yeah, so everybody gets to enjoy life depending on their karma, even though it's smallest insect to King Indra. Everybody gets their karma. So whatever fruits of their karma, they will actually get it. That happiness, everything. So, and then it says that who burns up the roots of all fruitive activities, imbued with devotion. So basically, Krishna is taking care of everything. What is that? what is it? Eko nam bhaushyamah. Nityo nityanam chetanas chetananam. Eko bahunam yo vidadati kaman. He is the one, but he is providing for everything and everyone. So, yeah. So, what's the next one? Okay, so next week we'll see. Actually, when we go through this karma section, lot of our doubts get clarified. So that's why karma section is actually a big one. And the next class will be more technical. So what are the different types of karma, and then what are the different types of reaction, and how actually why do we do these, things like that. So next week is going to be a bit more technical, but it is more deep into the karma section. We'll continue next week. Thank you very much, sir. Mind, say prayers, sir.
Mahaprasade Govinde.
Mahaprasade Govinde.
Namo Brahmani Vaishnave.